Hello, guys. We're on page 40 on book 4, page 40. So we got to the point where we're covering factoring of a function that the leading coefficient, the x squared, is not 1. This is a 2 for this case. This one is a 3 over here. So we have to factor it a different way. The one provided in our book, I don't particularly like it, but you can use it if that's the way you want to do it. I went through Khan Academy and found out that grouping works better for me, so that's the one I'm going to be using in this example. Okay, so I had to kind of super magnify this camera setting on this booklet because my camera focus is just not working properly. So anyway, I hope you guys can bear with me. It's quite large, I understand, but okay, let's go through it. Many of you already have this in because I went over this through the lectures for a lot of you. But for anybody who missed it, that's why we're going to do this video. Okay, this is called factoring by grouping. So whenever you see like a coefficient that is not a 1, then we got to factor it a different way. The way that I've learned from Khan Academy, you take the first coefficient and the constant, you multiply together, it becomes what, 30? Now we're going to use that as a tool. So what are the factors of 30 that when you add them or subtract them from each other, we get 13. So I went through some of the numbers like 2 and 15. That looks kind of promising actually. Or 3 and 10, which also looks good. And 6 and 5, which doesn't, I don't think we're going to get there with 6 and 5. Okay, now the next step I'm looking at is, okay, I see a positive and a positive. So it has to be all positive numbers. So you can't have like a 2 minus the 15 to get 13. It has to be all positive. So 3 plus 10 is 13. So we'll use 3 and 10. Okay. Sometimes when you break the 13x up, it's like a hit or miss. But you can try it one way, and if it doesn't work, try it the other way. It should work. Okay. We're going to try and find a setup that'll work for us. Okay. So the 2x squared, I'll just bring this down over here. And the 13x, this is the trick with grouping. I'm going to just break the 13x up using 3 and 10. And watch this. So 13x, I'm just going to break that up with 10x plus 3x and just bring down to 15. As you can see, I did nothing to change the equation except for the form. That's all. It's still the same value. The 13, I just broke it up into 10x and 3x. Now my next step, I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to group it like this. Just to keep things real clear as to what I'm doing. Okay, so if I group these, I can take out the common factor from this parentheses term, 2x. That leaves inside x plus 5, right? Okay. Now in this term, I can take out, Oh, the 3. That'll leave us with x plus 5 also. Now we can use that reverse distribution process. Reverse distributive process, okay? So we have a common factor x plus 5 in here now. And I'm just going to group them like this. 2x plus 3. Now the common factor comes out. X plus 5. Now the x plus 5 could be in front and this one could be in the back. It doesn't really matter. The order does not matter at all. Okay. In fact, I'll try it different ways and it'll still be the same answer. No problem. So this is what we're looking for. This is what we're looking for right here. And we're done. Okay. Okay, moving on to the next problem. Okay. Let's see. So I see a 3 here. I see a 4 here. 4 times 3 is 12, so we're going to use 12 and factor it out. Comes to mind 3 and 4, 2 and 6, 1 and 12. This is another pretty simple one. 2 addition problems right there. Add, addition, addition. So it's going to have to be 2 of the factors of 12 added together. So I think it's going to be this one, 1 and 12. Okay. So we bring down the 3x squared. Now the 13x, we're going to break it up in x and 12x. Okay. Okay. Now we group it. This is why we call it grouping. Factoring by grouping. Okay. In this term, I can take out a common factor x. Leaves us with 3x plus 1. This particular one here, that'll leave us with, take out a 4, common factor, 3x plus 1. Okay, you see how beautiful that is, how it works? I love it, actually. Okay. Now we can do it this different order. I can take out 3x plus 1 first. And what's left? X plus 4. Okay, I hope you guys like this tool here. It's a lot easier than the description in the book, so that's why I'm giving this method to you guys to use. Hopefully it's easy for you too, okay? Please use it on the exam tomorrow. We have a big exam tomorrow. Okay. Okay, next page. Alrighty. Next page. Okay, we have 6 and 10. I'm just going to ignore that negative sign for now. Just call it 60. Now 60 got a lot of different multiples, okay? But it has to combine to 11. Let's see. What am I going to use? Okay, hang on for a second. No, let me just pause this for a second, okay? Okay, I'm back. All right, let's get with this. Bring the 6x down, 6x squared down, and we're going to use the 4 and 15 factors of 60. So I'm going to say this, 4x minus 4x, and the bigger number is positive, so we get the 11x, the positive 11x, so we'll call that the 15x. So 4x minus 15x equals 11x, okay? I mean negative 4x. Okay, the difference is 11x. Then we're going to be left with minus 10. Okay, let's group them. Okay. Common factor we can take out of this is 2x. Yeah, 2x. Negative 4x divided by 2x equals minus 2. Okay. In this term, we can take out the 5. 3x minus 2 also. So that works good. I'll just do this. 2x plus 5. Remember, the order does not matter. Okay. 3x minus 2. Okay. All right. Let's try number 6. Okay. Number 6 up here. Okay, first thing we do, we get the 3 and we get the 5. I'm going to multiply it. I get a 15. What factors of 15 are we going to use to get a negative 2? I'd say 3 and 5. Okay. The bigger number is negative 2. Well, negative, so got to be negative. Okay. So bringing the 3x down. Plus 3x minus 5x minus 5. Okay? All right. Now we can group them. Because there's negative signs here, when I do group them, I'm going to have to accommodate those signs. Watch what I do. For the first term, it's positive, so it doesn't matter. The second term, did you see what I just did? I brought the negative sign out of this one. So this is correct for this one. I took the negative sign from 5x, took it outside, and then put the parentheses around this whole term now. I did it for this first term, 5x. I got to do that for the term inside, the negative 5x, because this is going to be ascribed to this term right here later on. So now this affects entire term in the parentheses, okay? I hope you guys got that. Now let's take out the common factor. 3x. That gives us x here. Plus 1. Take out the 5. Plus 1. Now we can group them. Reverse distributive property. Let's use that. and then the x plus 1. Okay, we're done there. Okay. See, it takes a little bit of effort there. And that's why we're spending a lot of time on this stuff. This is actually, to me, it's the hardest part of this whole course right here. I'm not sure if you'll ever use this again, but you will need it till the finals and till this test that you're going to take tomorrow. Okay. All right. Okay, so here we have a 2 and 9 that gives us 18. What factors of 18 can we use to get 3? How about 3 and 6? Okay. The bigger number is going to be positive. So let's bring down the 2x squared. We're going to break that 3x into 6x and 3x. Okay. 6x minus 3x minus 9. Do you see that the 6x minus 3x equals 3x? Okay. So we didn't change the value of anything. We just changed the... We just split up that 3x. That's all we did. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're going to do the grouping again. Combine these two. And see that negative sign? When I put that parentheses there, this is already taken care of. The first term. This one, I have to make sure that that's also accommodated by making that a plus, okay? All right. What's the common term I can take out? 2x. That'll leave me with x plus 3. And in this term, I can take out 3. That'll leave us x plus 3. Okay, there we go. Now I can easily do that reverse distributive process. I'm not sure what the exact technical term you use, but that's what I'll call it for now. Okay, and we're done. Let's look at number 8. Number 8 right there. Okay. 2 and 2, that'll give us 4. This looks simple already. It's going to be probably 1 and 4. Sorry, my dog is barking at my son. Hang on for a second. Sorry about that dog. It's a loud dog, you know. Small but loud. Anyway. Okay. So we can work with 1 and 4. But this is a real easy, straightforward problem. We're going to break up that 5x into 1 and 4. So how should we do it? Okay. Put the x here. The 4x here. And the 2x. The 2 just comes down like that. The 5x is broken up between the 4x. The x and the 4x. Wow. Group them. Take out the common factor. X. Take out the common factor here, which is 2. Oh, what did I do? Oh yeah, 2x. Oh, forgot the 2 there. Sorry. That looks better. Okay, now I can just put this into factor form. X plus 2, 2x plus 1. And we're done. Okay. That was real easy, straightforward. Number 9 looks a little bit more of a challenge, but not hard for us since we already know how to do it, right? Again, 12. Which factors of 12 are we going to use to get negative 8? It's going to be 2 and 6, I think. Okay. Bring down that 3x squared to negative 8. Let's say negative 6x. Negative 2x plus 4. Okay. A little bit tricky. A little bit. All right. Let's group one. Okay, see that negative sign in front of this 2x? I'm just going to leave it like that. But when I place the parentheses around this whole term, I have to change this 4 to a negative. It's going to be a negative 4, okay? Okay, let's take out the common terms, 3x. Oh, 3x, what am I doing here? 3x leaves an x minus 2. Okay. Okay. And this side, we can take out the common factor, which is 2. That'll leave us with x. Take out a 2 from negative 4. Leaves us a negative 2. Okay. Combine. Well, we'll use the reverse distributive property again. Okay. All right. Are we done? Okay. Okay, 10x. 10x. We got 10x. I mean, number 10. There we go. Okay. Good thing we know how to do factoring by grouping, because we can factor that expression. Let's do that. 4 times 4, 16. Because we know how. I can see the multiples of 16 going to be 1 and 16 already. Okay, 1 and 16. So sometimes there are numerous factors that can be used. So if you're not sure, you can just list them all down here and pick the one that'll work. That'll give you that 17 over there. Okay, so we're going to drop down this 4x squared. The negative 17x, we can break that up into negative x, negative 16x plus 4. Okay. Group them. There's a negative sign. Again, when I place this parentheses here, that is going to be attributed to the 16x, but we must also attribute that negative sign here. again. Just like problem 9 right there. Same thing. Okay. Take out the common term is x. 4x minus 1. Over here is going to be 4. Let's take out the 4. Then we'll have 4x. This will be minus 1 again. Okay, so now we can just group them. X minus 4 times 4x minus 1. And we are done there, okay? Hope you guys don't have any questions. We kind of went through real slowly. Oh, sorry. Kind of missed there. All right. Okay. So we just broke that 16 up into factors 1 and 16. I think you guys have everything else you need. Let's see. Maybe I'll just whip through this next section. Just whip through this like super fast. Okay, so you guys can just get a review. Okay. Okay. X squared minus 64. All right, so we can break this up. It says factor the expressions. If we can't be factored, write prime. So some of these are special case functions. I hope you did the reading so you understand that once you recognize something squared minus another perfect square number, it's a special case. So you don't have to think too much because you've seen it before. Okay, that's a special case. Now for number 2, we're going to have to see the 6 here and the 3 here. So we're going to have to do that again. 36, break that up. I'm going to use 4 and 9 because that'll give us 5 over there. Okay, so we'll get x squared here. We're going to break that 5x into 4x. Plus 9x. Okay, 1 second. No, thank you. No. Don't do that. Oh, my dog was trying to get into my garbage. Oh boy. All right. Okay, just bring down the 6. We can group them. Take out the common factor. Looks like it's going to be 2x here. That'll leave us with 3x in there. That'll leave us with 2 minus 2. Okay. This one we can take out a 3. That'll leave us with 3x minus 2. So I can easily see that this is going to be factored like this. 2x plus 3. Bring down the 3x minus 2 from both sides. Okay, we're just doing reverse distributive property. Okay, that's all we're doing. Okay, now this one is exactly like that except with a different sign. That is not factorable, so we're just going to call this prime. Okay. Right away, when you see something like that, you know, don't even try and waste time. You see it, just say it's prime. That's it. Pow. Don't have to worry about it. This one, very straightforward, simple one. X and X. Multiple of 6, 1 and 6. 3 and 2. Okay, 3 and 2. Minus 3 plus 2. Okay, simple as that. The 5, x squared minus 25x. I just take the x out. Okay. The 6. Okay. Okay, there's a negative sign there. So the trick is to just take that negative sign out of the entire expression there. So let's do that. Then we'll get x squared plus 16x plus 64. Now we can easily factor that in the brackets. Watch this. That'll easily break up into x plus 2. Oh yeah. X plus 8 and x plus 8. That negative sign still stays there, and we can further simplify this like this. Look at that. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm going through these quite quickly, but I hope you get the hang of it. Okay. You can practice on your own if you didn't do this part yet. Okay, for this one, I can see that I can take out a 2. Yeah, let's take out a 2. X squared plus 100. Oh, okay. Forgot the negative sign. Don't forget the negative sign. Now this is the same as 100 minus x squared. Same thing. Like a perfect square. Okay. So, well, not a perfect square, but a special case. So I'm just going to rearrange this. And this is what we can do also. Ten plus x, sorry, and 10 minus x. And we are done for 7. Okay. Now number 8 is, your basic factoring. Simple kind. 24, that we can use -8 and 3. Okay, number 9. This is a little bit more involved again. 4 times 25 is what? 100. Factors we can use 2 and 50, 1 and 100, 4 and 25, 10 and 10, about 5 and 20. Okay, I think that's going to work. Bring the 4x squared down. Negative 15x. I'm going to break that up into negative 20x plus 5x minus 25. Okay. Factoring. Common factor is 4x. Common factor is 5. Okay, now we can just combine it. Okay, we're done. Okay. Okay, number 10. Okay, let's take the term common factor 2 out first before we do anything. And we get this special situation. It'll be just like this. X times x is x squared. Now you get the negative 6x, negative 6x, negative 12x, and the 6 times 6 is 36. So this is like a special situation too. And we could further simplify this like this. Okay, and we're done. 11. It's just like number 10. Let's take out a common factor. 3. Factor that. 12 and 5 will work. 12 and 5. The bigger number is positive. Okay. Okay, and that's it. Okay. This one's another special situation. I can factor this. Okay. Oh. Okay. Now, if you look at this, you can also factor this one more iteration. This one, it's kind of like this. It's a plus sign. You can't do anything with it. Let's just bring it down. But this one, we can further break this down. This is a special situation again. Okay, And we are done. Okay, so for tomorrow, good luck. We have a big test tomorrow. We'll be taking 4 more exams before the end of the year. Okay, so don't get lazy and don't get too excited for summer yet. All right? But once it's summer, then it's summer. Enjoy yourself. Okay, good luck. I won't be there tomorrow. I cannot help you with the exam. You have to do it all on your own. Unless the substitute teacher is nice to you and helps you out. But that goes both ways. You better be nice to him too. All right? Okay. Have a good evening. Bye bye.